Yo, what up, chat? Make sure this is it. A while. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why stream is looking good. Really change. I don't know why it's looking like that. Oh well.
I can grab this from my stash later. Not happy to see me? Snow's coming down.
Chat, what is good? I think my stream PC needs to be rebooted. How do I do? Ooh, there we go. Resources.
Stash later.
Bro, it auto sends your stash. Watch. Gotta go this way. Chat, how's the stream? We have to cut it. Reboot my PC, but that's gonna take forever. Alright, let's hit this mining area.
Gotta find those 2 miners. Quick. Can I not climb? Oh, this is where it came from. Get out of here. Ooh, that was close. One of them doesn't look too good.
I think I'm starting to see things. Is that a Nora?
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest
We
tunnel.
were blasting.
The scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to get us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Hopefully without bringing the mine down on top of me. it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
Nice. Okay. Oops. All right, how do I get over there? Um, bitch. Okay. Oh.
Burrowers. Maybe I can swim past unnoticed.
What's down here?
I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to override that.
Huh.
should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives.
He died in the rock. Other.
I need to find a way up to those explosives.
What does that do? Refresh stealth area. I'm confused on what that does.
Let's see where this leads. Pack's full, but my stash has room. There's the explosives up on the track. Just get them across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
Oh, that works. Trick. Ah, guess that got its attention. What is it? Oh.
It's down.
Another one. It's stuck.
That's eating at its arm. That's everything. Let's go check on those miners.
She's so dead.
We don't know that.
Bitches.
Looks like everyone's up.
You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right. This isn't doing anything.
There was a purple box somewhere.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Enjoy
Will
yourself.
you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Thank you, Huntress.
Ulvund's name keeps coming
I'll
up,
see the last two make it out.
and it's never good. Sooner or
Thank you,
later,
Huntress.
someone's gonna have to deal with
I'll
him.
see the last two make it out. Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out.
Save these for when I need it.
Let's go save. Unknown is up there. How the hell do you get up there?
There's an old watchtower at the top of that cliff. I wonder if there's anything still inside. Looks like the path out broke a long time ago. I'm gonna have to climb.
There we go.
You get a strong color out of this.
Climbing and climbing and climbing.
There we go.
Yeah, we made it up. Shit high as hell.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
The Lens of Dawn. Sounds important. Do it.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
Hell yeah. Campfire. Lock path. Missing tool needed. Oh, campfire here.
melting on my clothes. Great.
Is there any... I don't know if there's anything here. Could be. Maybe not. Dude. Unknown fire fanghorn site. Okay. There's an unknown. There's a campfire. Burrow. Let's hit this unknown. Oh no, am I stuck? Is it under? Under something, isn't it? Oh my god, that thing hurts. Alright, how do I get there? Seems to be underground. Go this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's drowning. Stay. I knew it. I knew it. Ooh, that was close. All right. Let's see what this is.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested.
Okay. Exit, go to chain script. Still an unknown. Underneath. Don't have the required equipment to swim deep enough to oh shit, okay. Alright then. Go. Close. I'm doing absolutely nothing to progress the story, which is fine. Wonder how it looks. Not that great. You need the 4K. You need the monitor to be able to do it. campfire, and then another unknown. Kind of where I started, isn't it? Another watchtower. Alright, I guess we're climbing.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
Hell yeah.
This place has seen better days.
Perfect. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Club going up on a Tuesday.
Made it. And there's another one of those devices. A lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
What's the quick way to go down? Okay. There you go. Hello? Block path, missing tool. I gotta go that way. There's something this way. I guess we can go this way. Let me get my ride. I feel like there would be something in this corner. Okay.
Stash this away for later.
Easy money. Easy money.
Must be chain scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Oh, it's fenced in?
Olden can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of it.
Have you seen us? What are you supposed to do?
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior?
Better leave this
Wanna
one
come in, savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Open up, bitch.
By the forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem.
The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
All right.
Hammers metal in an empty forge.
I think I've had too much to drink. Is that a Nora?
We are on the same side here, Ulva. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, rocky ass.
Someone's in a rush.
Through the gates of barren light. That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance? The land that, should you sign the decree...
Oh, you and that damn pills.
Nope. New quest. New quest.
would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service.
What a tool.
So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was.
Sorry, Chad,
Nobody
I don't like to
handed
talk
me
much
anything or
during,
dropped opportunity into my lap.
Cutscene.
Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their
Guys,
lives out there.
Don't forget to hit that follow
Someone
button.
had to step up and say no more.
Work stoppage.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Oh, word?
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I say. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Hey, you have got some serious weaponry there, don't you? Last time I was back, he'd already started.
Yeah, I do. Got a problem? You got a problem, fool?
Get this from my stash when I need it.
To the flame! Bottoms up!
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
Makes sense.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do.
Fuck Ulvin.
Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in the scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Okay.
Already got enough.
New side mission.
Just need to hunt for some wild meat and grab the metal panel from the scrounger pile.
There's a...
Say your piece. And if my boss sees me...
There's my friend.
I'm telling you, I taught you. Up a whole bunch of machines. Someone's in a hurry. Mind of your client. Today, I know you.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildef.
Almost ready to go? There you are.
Where'd that friend person go?
Ah, hello again. How goes your search?
About that. What did you need to make your signature?
A corrugated metal pan. I can use it until I... You can probably pull one out of a scrounger's scrap. I'll clean it first. And for the dishes, then I can get cooking.
How did you end up in...
Where there's a town, there's a tap. So, some of these...
Okay.
Anyway.
I should be going.
Right.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this
Hell yeah.
concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. No, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and
I remember in the first
rust
Horizon,
bad ale.
like
Claiming
being
that the
annoyed
Karja
having
loosed the
to select
bristlebacks in order to intimidate
every question.
Oseram laborers
Like,
into
just
obedience.
rattle everything off and be done with it.
Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work,
Lloyd.
unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did
It was
But your job like Ulvund?
Ulvund's. He's been around. Oh, I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Refund denied. Herbalist. Can I not talk to you?
Why, you twins? I never seen red-headed twins before. Must we? Yeah? Just 'cause there's two of you doesn't mean I can't take you. Everyone wants to stop.
You shut up, lady.
Someone said I had the best singing voice in all the dogs. Huh. That one looks like she needs
I am most certainly so. What?
Almost ready to go? Joke's on you, Hammerhead. I'm in.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
A 2 Fanghorn. I'm already upgraded.
Not in the mood. Why, can't you see I'm trying to drink here?
I don't know where that lady went. Unknown melee pit. What is Scrounger site?
Sister! Over here!
Know what? Come to revel in some
What's
strike,
this?
sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
The hell is this shit? Beginner set.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Yep.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. we're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against a machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine and its own attack power. This and your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
Okay.
Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have your machine. Go ahead and move down. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your, and by the look of your machines, you'd be set, but sometimes overcharge your machine. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Ah, I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrain. Knowing when and how to use them can... Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat. As you know, you can... The height... So find... Here, I'll show. Grab that piece to your left. Now let's take a look at your machine's combat. Combat power is the sum of a machine and the value of... Since it's at my... It's also... So my... This... Go ahead and test. There you go. Now, it can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it... Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable, you can still... Go ahead. Ha, see? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine, it would have received an extra point, and if my machine, that machine would... That's what's useful. There's still one more... All right, as we've seen, however, this is what we... But it'll take away 2 combat points if you... This is marsh landing on... It'll also... Here, let me... See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine. You can still attack any nearby enemies, so you're not... Well, I think... Promise it'll all... Here for more tips? Why don't I... and you... Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building is the key. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep. First and foremost, you can never... With that in mind, but let's... All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine... In other words, if
I wish
you
I
can...
knew what the hell she was talking about.
Great, now grab your other
I don't
machine.
have the patience.
Looks like we've got ourselves a gun. This means... So we can take a... Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram-type machine. Attack an enemy with it, and it'll push the piece backwards, like this. See, now this is your opponent. Looks like we... Now this is a beauty of a piece. When it you should otherwise... Here, Look, a nifty little... If you look at you'll notice this, there's... But I think...
Word.
You know where to find me, Red.
Why else would one leave the glory
Ho
of
there!
boredom? Nothing.
All right, so we have that side mission. We have that side mission. Okay. It's a good starting point. To call it there. We'll be back tomorrow morning. It's not working for me. Quote unquote. But yeah. See you tomorrow. Hopefully we can get to some RP. If not, then we're gonna continue Horizon. I appreciate you guys.
You little ones can run all day.
See you next time. Peace.